Hey everybody, I am Ryan Maxwell Angor, and we're gonna play some more Final Fantasy XIV. Hopefully, finally get my fucking chocobo. And I am a little bit tipsy. Derek made me a strawberry and kiwi margarita, and it has got a ton of fruit and vodka, and it's quite good. So my nighttime, my shift to nighttime is finally starting. We're gonna get an hour of Final Fantasy out the door, and then holy shit, do I have a birthday haul to do. And after I do the birthday haul, I will do some Cyberpunk, and then I will fall over. I will probably be awake all night because let me just go over the games that I've got to do. I've got to do Backpack Hero, I've got to do Bellatra, I've got to do Bingle Bingle, I've got to do Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, I've got to do Aeronorth Chronicles, Aeronorth Renaissance, Luck Be a Landlord, RoboQuest, Rogue Legacy 2, Rotwood, and Wilderness. Now, my wife got me some of those games, most of those games, but a couple of them I already had, like Aeronorth Chronicles and Wildermyth I already had, but the wife got me the DLCs for Wildermyth. And Aeronorth Chronicles plays in Aeronorth Renaissance, so... Now we must go and do the quest that we were supposed to do. Lower Lenoska, that's easy enough. Let me see here. Alright. Fire red, beast green. What in Christ's name is this shit? Oh, it's an event thing. What? Miyaru Moyaru is scouring the Afcast for any sun-beaten souls who might not have heard of this year's Moonfire Fair. Do my eyes deceive me, or do I spy a lad who looks like he could do with some proper summer recreation? That's right, the sun's rays are out in full force, and so is our beloved Moonfire Fair. These days, the event doubles as free promotion for the Adventurers Guild, you know? The brave and bold show off their heroics, and afterwards the fair guests flock to the guild in droves to hire them. But the real star of the show is the acclaimed Eorzean and Nimble Warriors course, bringing in hundreds upon hundreds of new challengers. At any rate, we could really use some more help out there, so if you chance I piqued your interest, I suggest you ship out to Costa del Sol and speak to our chief chaperone, Paramaga. Okay. And I'm sure we have quests elsewhere. Alright. I also need to do all the quests I can before we get into, Oh wait, no, we do need to unlock our thing. Okay, so let's do all the quests that we can here. Or at least grab the bastards. What are you? Oh, that. So, good for what ails you, the right price. Oh, it's only 2 quests. Okay, that's easy enough. Swells Blap, the master merchant of Hawker's Alley, wants you to look into current market prices. You, sir, adventurer, I have work for you. I would have you pose as a customer and survey the market's current prices. Surely I did not see you balk at so simple a task. All you need to do is strike up a conversation with the shop owners and glance over their wares. There are 3 merchants that interest me: Iron Thunder, Kyokuron, and Silverhill. Write down all you see on the price list and hand it to Baneson in the West Hawker's Alley. He shall reward you for your service. Well, Matt lad, cast your peepers over these beauties. Not a spot of rust to be found. Every piece fresh from the forges of Meldic and Vimels. Come here, you. The only problem with having such a fruity drink is that it is full of seeds. So I will have to floss my teeth later. There's a hectic flush of panic on Dodazon's face as he looks wildly about Hawker's Road. Oh my, oh dear, my cask of ale is gone, and it had to be the one ordered by someone who doesn't brook tardiness. I would bring the matter to the maelstrom, perhaps seek help from the Yellow Jackets. My client would likely frown at involving anyone official. Motherfucker, I got a bug bite. On my arm. How annoying. An adventurer such as yourself, though, would be capable of doing a little unofficial investigating. Will you find the stolen ale for me? It was right outside Fisherman's Bottom. Someone surely saw something. What's that? You would have the client's name? Oh, none of that. Discretion creates opportunities. Now go to the Fisherman's Bottom and make your inquiries before this cold of mine grows worse. Cough. The bloody executioners. Cough. I wonder if there's anything worth grabbing. But why? Wonder if anybody's on. Let's see here. I wonder if they'll let me have the minions in the guild vault. Kyokuron welcome customer. Kyokuron loves his lovely trade. Kyokuron's good or goodly made. Let's eat. Oh, I already used the chig. A retainer Fantasia. Shit, I didn't even know they made those. Oh, whoops. Okay, cool. If I need any, sir, what can I interest you in? Why, you seem interested in most everything, don't you? Is this another one of those investigations? Well, I have nothing to hide. You're the one who made a list for Swozbot. Let's have it, then. Nothing wrong with the market as far as I can tell. You oftentimes get pirates selling stolen goods at cutthroat prices, and that drives the numbers right down across Hawker's Alley. Thanks to these reports, though, we can tell at a glance when shady dealings are taking place. Good work, lad. I need more drink. Oh, Jesus, that's good. Okay, now we need to go to Lower Lenoska. We'll do these later. Much later. Oh, there it is. Way the fuck up there. Man, all that bullshit about the fucking Mexican place. All we had were appetizers. And then we left. Not because they were bad, they were so incredibly good and there was so much of it that it's like, Christ alive, if we ate entrees, we'd be stuck there forever. But that place was so good, I'm going to go back every month on Thursday. On the first Thursday of every month. You say someone told you to come for me to work for, lad, and I'm afraid you've been had. We're not a higher adventure, 'tis true, but we always go through the Adventurers Guild. Even if I wanted to assign you duties, Yellow Jacket regulations prohibit me from doing so directly. Now, if you don't mind working in an unofficial capacity, I have a personal request I can make of you. There, we'll do that later. I'm so beastly thirsty. I'll drink coffee that time. Oh, goodness me. So I've got this drank, and then Derek made me a nice Long Island. And then that one's in the refrigerator. So I'll have that one later. And it's almost 8 o'clock, which means right around 9 o'clock is when I'm going to stop. Probably 5 till. So we got about an hour to go. Oh yeah, somebody on YouTube commented on my creepy eye. I wanna shout out my roommate who made it for me. An adventurer, what are you doing out here? Wait, no, wait, let's find some cover first. Maelstrom Command sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Be at ease, sir. We are of the Maelstrom. You're a Garland Ironworks engineer, yes? One of our lookouts reported the attack on your craft. We're here to rescue you. You must be Anglo. Good work on reaching our friend here before the Imperials. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. Is there no end to the man's treachery? The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. You're taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Scouting party from Castrum Occidens, I'd say. Seems they want your ship, engineer. Where'd you have to help him? That fool of a Lullifell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? Isn't that the new design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was scoring. She really was, till those bastards blast her out of the sky. Alright, pay attention. We're going to hit these Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Eorzea, they can have a knife in the gut. But they're not getting that shit. Oh, and don't forget to save the Lullifell. What say you, Angor? Are you ready to give those curs a hiding? Like a tidal wave, lads. Charge! Boy! An ambushed arms. Ah! Take any number of these. I am surging most powerful. Don't you give me that bullshit, I'll kick your fucking ass. Harump! Harump, I say! Get fucked! Pigs! Wait, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close, so how'd she look anyway? The auxiliary propellers are dead lost, but I think we can wring enough thrust through the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. Alright, there we go. No, we stand watch until the ship is ready to take off. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts eventually, but I doubt they'll get here for a good while yet. Angry, you're free to return to Maelstrom Command and complete your induction. Ordinarily, I'd ask you to stay, but I think we'd all feel better knowing an adventurer of your ability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Rest assured, I'll inform Command of the part you played today. I, just wanted to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Haha. Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Maelstrom lads there, we'd been chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you, we're very grateful. Nerd! Alright, let's go back. So we're gonna do all these side quests and shit when we get our mount. Because this is interminable. Oh god, it's so tart and yummy! Okay, one thing I am going to have to do, and I'll pause the stream to do it, is turn in my chocobo for coloring. What the fuck? Oh, I can unlock the dancer class. Fuck that, I don't want to do that shit. But I do have to go to Fisherman's Bottom real quick. Oh, excuse me. Fuck. I gotta go all the way around. Son of a bitch. The best part is once we get done with the main quest, we can turn off this music and put on good music. Won't put me to sleep. Looking for Dodazan's cask of ale. Yeah, I'll help you. Dodazan ain't a bad sort for a swine and trader. There was a topper come asking about the cask. Wanted to know if it was ale, the poxy fool. After a cask, well, can't rightly say it's your cask. There's a big fella come by recently carrying one. He asked me if I had smoked Mackies, it would go down nice with ale. Tain't the only thing I know neither. The louse swore black, and you know what that means. The bloody executioners. Did I see someone walk off with a cask of ale? Why, sure, it was during the afternoon offload. Well, it didn't look like a thief, though. Hoisted the cask and walked right over to the Astalicia. And now to do a Faith and Begorra dance. I want to see how many winions I have. I have 62 winions. That's a lot of winions. Oh god, that's good. What are you looking at? This is a dance duel. Much more important than anything you got. Much more. You may be able to scamper up the rigging to the crow's nest, but can you get down? Not for a siren's teat, you great clodhopper. Begging pardon, Captain, but there ain't no Mikode alive heavier on our feet than a great galoot and Rogadin such as yourself. Ah, well said, Captain, and well returned, you blaze sunseeker, or was it you moonkeeper? What other lands you got there? Bah, who even cares, am I right? Who are you, anyway? There's a whole passel of you, four, now there's only one. That's a miser's trick, it is. Nope, nothing worse than a miser. This Horson was a madrigal or admiral. What was his name? He didn't like no drinking nor dancing. Bad for corals? That can't be right. Corals. Huh, of course you're right there, lad. You should never doubt yourself. Anyway, this madrigal, I think I'll call him Madrigal Pinchfist, passes decrees like they was farts. He decreed no dancing within a hand's reach of spirits. But no madrigal smarter than a sailing, man. We just stopped reaching with our hands altogether, huh? We eliminated step dancing. That showed Madrigal Pinchfist and his corals. Huh, that's right, fella. Get me all fired up, too. Makes you think like, oh, I know, you want to dance. All this time I just thought you was being churlish, but... No, I insist. Dance first, talk later. That's the way of it. I'm a wee dimber-damber. Why, you cagey sea fox, dancing like sailing folk, you do. I swear there was three of you, or was I just... Never mind, you're practically a brother now. You ask me anything. A cask of Dodazan's ale, carried off in the fisherman's boat my very own self, I did. Had to, matter of fact. We already drunk all we had aboard. Of course, Dodazan's getting paid for it someday. Don't make a difference if he frets a night or two. Why, you reprobate Horson, that's the tale of the cask you lugged in? blackguard, you dare call yourself a bloody executioner, a hugger-mugger by what belongs to who? Dotazon has the cods to not mule about the colors you wear, and you playing for a fool? I'm sorry, Captain, wasn't thinking it through. Gotta fix that, I do. This is what they call a choral failing. Ugh, adventurer, I beg pardon for my man, I swear. Limlane mistook him for an oyster and gave him grit for brains when she made him. Since you're already here, how about you square our account with Dotazon? Take this payment for him. We'd be much obliged. Prosit. You danced with us and all, so I'm trusting the guild won't inspire any moral failings in you. That's some long keel on the Ostalicia, if you take my meaning. They're off to fuck 'em up proper. There's a way to pop over the side. Oh well. There you are, not a moment too soon. Did you find my ale? Huh, well that's the price I was to receive, but where did you get it? Oh, from the from the clients themselves, I see. Yes, there's always some blustery young fellow like that. Hasn't earned his swallows or stars yet, I wager. Pods, you say? Captain Monskate is kind to say so, I'm sure, but I hail from Ul'dah. We trade with anyone if they got guild to pay. Pirates, princes, they're all the same to me. And if I know these particular pirates, and I do, they'll be wanting another cask soon to drink away this little fracas. Many thanks, adventurer. I have learned a thing! Let's see here. And now we need to go to the Ass Castle. I just want my goddamn fucking babby. Welcome back, Angor. I just heard the report. You needn't be concerned about the engineers. They completed their return trip without any further Imperial interference. I must admit, I had my doubts at first, but it seems the stories about you are true. I look forward to seeing what else you're capable of after you're properly inducted into the Maelstrom, of course. Now, speaking of your induction. Dalamute Red, huh? The personnel officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Let us start afresh, shall we? You are welcome here, Ryan Angor. That such a well-respected adventurer would choose to join our ranks is most heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it is only right that I tell you exactly what it is you will be joining. A grain company is more than simply a collection of soldiers. It is an all-encompassing organization which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against the nation's deadliest enemies. We of the Maelstrom are charged with meeting the threats posed by the Primals and the Garlean Empire and solving the many problems caused by the Calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colors has a role to play in keeping the great warship that is Limsa Lamensa afloat and on whatever heading Chief Admiral Merlvid Berfistin sees fit to set. As part of this grand vessel's crew, you will be expected to take your turn at the oars, for the winds do not look favorable, lad, and strength of arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you with the talk of ship and oar, let me put it another way. The Maelstrom soldier labors till his last breath, fights till his last drop of blood. We give our all in service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. Angor, it is customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own choosing upon entering the Maelstrom's rank. Is there aught you'd like to say? I will follow the Admiral to the very bottom of the abyss. Hey, he did it in time with the music. As would we all. A capable crew is one thing, but unswerving loyalty is a trait that cannot be trained or bought. Well said, lad. Ryan Angor, I hereby assign you the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. I'm a PFC. PTC. You are now officially a soldier of the Maelstrom. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Limsa well till sea swallows all. Jawohl. Can you hear me, Ryan? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Angor. I have no doubt you are eager to make the acquaintances of your new comrades, but I would ask you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though, you are now a man of the storm. Now, although you are a man of the storm, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. No rest for the wicked, eh? Before you make yourself scarce, I recommend having a word with Commander Riki. It might be worth your while. Hi. Yay! Yay! My little chocobo, yay! A pup no longer. Damn! That is not a small amount. Just the man I was hoping to see. Your exploits of late have been talk of Limsa. Don't let this puff up yourselves too much, but I've heard from some of the higher-ups saying the Maelstrom would be lost at sea without you. But I suspect you're not the type to rest on your laurels. Nay, the tempest raging in your eyes tells me you're looking for new waters to navigate. Fortunately, we have just the place for people like you. Have you perchance heard of the Wolf's Den? It's a proving ground of sorts established by the Eorzean Alliance, a place where the most promising of Grand Company recruits are sent to hone their skills. The Wolf's Den is to be found off the shores of Lenostra. The ferry at the Morby Dryboat docks will grant you passage. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Burkoya Letalson. I've let him know you'll be coming, so you can count on a warm welcome. Well, if it isn't Private Angor, I must say the tales of your deeds have been an inspiration to the troops. Our duties take us far and wide, and I'll wager you've slogged across quite a few miles of countryside and not but your own 2 feet. Such a sterling soldier of the Maelstrom deserves his own steed. Let us see about having one issued for you. All you need is to obtain a Storm Chocobo issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, present it to Fragame, and she will see you saddled up with one of our trusty birds. So we're gonna get the Wolf's Den done real quick. God, I love being home. And God, I love that drink that Derek gave me. Tasty. Morbe Dry Docks. Let's see here. Don't mind me, I'm just looking up pornography. Nope. No new pornography. Big shocker there. God damn it, it's all the same pornography. And then we want to sort by price. I need to grab a screeny shot for the wife. Oh, that's right. I need to fucking get rid of Guilty Gear. And where's that other one? Get rid of Street Fighter. What was the other one? Fuck! That's gonna bug the shit out of me. There was Street Fighter. Tekken I actually want. Guilty Gear. Oh, Mortal Kombat. I don't even have that one on my fucking list. Okay. Excuse me. Fuck. Look, I'm an adult, and adults look at pornography. Especially this adult who is in constant, never-ending pain. So, jog. Hail, Skipper. Ah, fucking thing. Alright. What is this? Faint-hearted fighter. The nervous trembling of his legs suggests this hourly brawler may not be as tough as he appears. Please, I beg of you, stay those ferocious-looking fists. I'm not ready for full-contact sparring. Well, I've only just begun to practice my one-arm punch. Bro. So you haven't come to duel me then? My apologies. You have the look of a man who enjoys the thrill of a fight, and I thought perhaps you'd come to challenge me. And for good reason, I might add. You see, the Maelstrom recently opened up a new sparring ground of sorts right here on the pier. New adventurers can go toe-to-toe without climbing down into the pit. I was all for certain you were just like everyone else, eager to earn a notch on your belt. I haven't the skill for the courage, nor the courage to put up a fight. But you've the look of a man who's weathered his fair share of battles. Perhaps you'd like to test your mettle in the ring? Not with me, of course. The officer who sees oversees the arena is just over there. Doubtless she'd be happy to tell you about it. Just look at that frightful stare. Always on the lookout for fresh blood, or so they say. Bro, grow a fucking spine. I probably should have paused the video on that one, but whatever. What's this? Another wolf pup itching to get in the ring, are you? Well, if it's blood you're after and you need it quick, might be you can slake your thirst here. Before you go rushing off and get yourself bludgeoned, though, here's rules to be learned. Don't you worry, young lad. I'll teach you all you need to know. Thank you, Drill Sergeant. Fuck. Wolf collar exchange? Trophy crystal exchange? Wolf Mark Exchange. Ah, there it is. I don't recall seeing your ugly mug around here before. Now you say that Riki sent you. She said she was sending a wolf the other day. Bah, more like the run of the litter if you ask me. You barely have thanks for the honing, but I guess I'm feeling goddamn generous. I'll throw you a bone. Start yourself off with crystalline conflict. Them training bouts are made special for feckless adventure types who can't tell sound strategy from a horse's ass. I still reckon it wouldn't be midday before you run home with your tail between your legs trying for your mom. But if you can have word with Lieutenant Gungi Zawungi if you think insist on giving it a go. You'll find him outside, assuming you can work up the nerve. Stand straight, Maggot. This ain't a place for weak of spine. Dismissed. Oh, goody. Now, how do I do the fucking... No, it's gotta be here. Nope. Damn. Okay, then it's gotta be here. Now what the fuck is this? Look, we spawned for a fight, not that I blame you. Most everyone Captain sends my way is. You do well to vent some of that pent-up rage in a match with 3 of crystalline conflict. It's the latest, greatest, and most exciting tactical training you'll find this side of the front lines. You may think me biased given I'm the one who came up with the rules, but nothing can be further from the truth. We received countless calls to add more strategic elements to our training skirmishes, you see. And I simply put the entirety of my considerable skill toward answering them. Crystalline conflict matches challenge you to maintain control of an all-important freight, which you must transport safely to a designated location amid the heat of battle. We've designed special arenas replete with magic mechanisms to keep you on your toes. If that piques your interest, my first recommendation is you learn the rules in their entirety, lest you be pulverized the moment you step into the field. But fear not, I am more than happy to discuss it with you anytime. Oh, Jesus. I'm already tired. I don't care. Fuck off. Crystalline conflict, small scale, blah blah blah. Oh, Crystalus. Hey! Give me my fucking bars back! Rival Wings attendant? Softnox comes to Wolf Place, learns that Uplanders have many heart thumbs for fighty play. Softnox sees chance for busy deal, offer grabby hand lending for Uplanders to have better fighty play, crunch bones, smash steel eventually. Now new fighty play is born, name on Rival Wings, Machina of Gobmake, help Uplanders make much more mayhem. Uplanders wish to fill brain case with knowledge of Rival Wings, Softnox is happy to give many tongue flaps. That is not necessary, we're going to skip that. Come on, come on, come on. We don't need to worry about that. Now, where do I get the fucking... Hang on. Alright. Fuck's sake, I'll just do it this way. Okay. Well, now what is this shit? Like civilized men and women, huh? Lieutenant Trekrate is looking for a few good soldiers. You're familiar with what transpired at Cartno 5 years ago, ain't you, Private Angor? I don't mean the goddamn moon cracking open and that thrice damn primal ran an hellfire on us all. Even folk in the Far East heard that tip, I reckon. What I'm wondering is how knowledgeable you are with regards to the aftermath of the Eurasian Alliance saw fit to settle and jointly administer the region for the foreseeable future. Waste of time, money, and men, must say, with nothing of value in the Cartno Flats, eh? That's the story to which most folk have been privy. The truth, of course, can be a fair bit different. In case you ain't in the know, Primal's rampage laid bare to these elegant ruins, which no one had even the slightest inkling existed prior to the calamity. It didn't take a bleeding genius to recognize we'd found something important, and that we'd be fools to let it fall into the wrong hands. The powers that be declared we'd protect and study the ruins together, and so we did. Until now, Limsil, Minsa, Ulda, and Gerdania have all formally asserted a claim to the territory. The time for talk has passed, the time for action has come. That being said, it would be a sorry excuse for an alliance if we let this one issue divide us. So while there'll be fighting, it'll be in accordance with the rules. All hostilities will be confined to the disputed territories, and engagements will be fought to submission, not death. Remember that when you're on the front line, Private. Beat a man within an inch of his life if you must, but see that it goes no further. You'll be joining in the fight, won't you? A soldier with your talents would make a tremendous difference. What's more, you'd be doing the nation a great service. At least speak with our man at the airship landing before you decide one way or the other. Think on it, Private. That's all I ask. Ah. Let's eat. Spend company credits actions. Oh, those. Items. Oh, that's for... Okay, okay. Oh, there we go. Storm Quartermaster. An issuance! An issuance! What zippity zoopity zoo! Well, it took me a Jesus Christed hour. Let's see here. Go. Okay. Finally get our fucking chocobo. Which means we can finally get our damn chariot. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. That is a look. Oh, for fuck's sake. I thought I got rid of those. Looks like I'm gonna have to get rid of those. Log filters. Shout. No thank you. There we go. Want a bird issued? I'll need to see your Storm Chocobo issuance. Yep, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed his master was coming. Now, to make it official, you'll need to give your noble steed a name. There's a little fucker. There he is. Mandelbrot. I dare say he likes his name. Here's your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas, or monster-infested lairs. Chocobo are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And last, I present you with the Chocobo's rider's license as is required by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Fine. Alright, I'll just mix up my drink here with my wife's drink. Yum. The set appears to have caught scent of something. Sniff, sniff. The unmistakable smell of chocobo clings to you. Adventurer, would I be correct in assuming you have your own trusty steed? I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle-trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of Lukelot over at Bent Branch Meadows. The Ishgardian native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fine feathered friends. He should be able to help you attain greater affinity with your bird. Oh shit. I need to set something up as well. Hang on. Alright. I got my various things I need to paint my chocobo. I'm dealing with that bullshit pretty quickly here. But first we need to get the boy battle ready. Also, look at my mount. You've been seeing a lot of this. Greetings, adventurers. Is there something you need? You wish to have your chocobo trained in combat. This is no small request you make. Riding your bird is one thing. Asking it to take hurts in your name is quite another. I will help you train your chocobo, but on the promise you never unduly expose it to danger. Do I have your word? Very well. To begin, we'll need a bunch of gistlegreens. You have my leave to pick one from the field yonder. Return here when you have it. Well... Finally got my note. Gonna paint him tonight. Have you acquired the greens? Superb. Then we get straight to it. Doubtless you already know this, but chocobos are highly fond of gissel greens. They love the leafy vegetables so much, in fact, that they will completely forget their fears in the face of danger. Thus, by feeding your bird the greens, you can prevail upon it to fight beside you, and when once called, it will be up to you to direct its actions as you see fit. You will find your chocobo innately responds to a number of general commands. Give your bird an order, and it will act accordingly and to the best of its abilities. This simple yet effective methodology was developed by the Temp family, one of the foremost houses of Ishgar. And that concludes your lesson. Of course, it is not enough to merely hear about a practice. One must venture forth and attempt it oneself. Summon your chocobo with a bunch of gissel greens, and together make your way to Sorrel Haven. The brood says that prowly area ought to be a suitable challenge for you and your companion. Put down 3 of them and return here. And lastly, by way of advice, I recommend you keep an ample supply of gissel greens in your person at all times. A resident vendor will be able to provide you with as much as you can carry. Why? Who the what the Why? What? Oh well, whatever. Some rando looking at me. What? Whee! God, I miss being able to do this. Hang on. No, damn it. Don't. Finally. Alright. Wait till you see the son of a bitch fly. He zippity zoops his ass off. I'll tell you what. Where the fuck is that hillock? There it is. Alright, so we just get our Chocobo battle training, and then I can put him away and color him. So he'll be Snow White tomorrow, I hope. Quah. Yeah, I'm not that worried. Okay. You successfully negotiated your first few battles with your Chocobo. Well done. Tell me, how did it feel? Was it not supremely reassuring fighting with your comrade? Your Chocobo can make up for your shortcomings or build upon your strengths. Indeed, there are countless ways the two of you might complement one another. Through some experimentation, you will come to find the approach that serves you best. Ah, before I forget, I have one last parting gift, a saddlebag for your Chocobo. Eating and carrying thistle greens about can be quite cumbersome after all, and there should be sufficient room for your personal belongings should the need arise. I pray it serves you well on your travels. The Chocobo Key Work-A-Lot may be far from home, but he still has matters close to his heart that he would discuss with you. Greetings, sir. Tell me, how goes the training for your avian mount? I could not help but notice there is some bias towards real-life combat. All battle and no bonding makes for a less noble bird. I see that you already have a fine residence of your own. Why not build a stable for your Chocobo? Closeness leads to fondness, and there are other perks. Indeed, I could tell you of those and more if you wish. We of Ishgard have a knack for Chocobo husbandry. We have forgotten more than Verdania will ever know, I fear. One Ishgardian knack is to stable Chocobos at one's residence. This makes it possible to train and feed the birds. The second knack is to keep the stable meticulously clean and picked up. Chocobos are cleanly creatures and are easily distressed by slovenly housekeeping. Shall we get straight to it? Pick up every vegetable scrapping littering the stable, if you please. Seriously? You me doing bitch work? Excuse me, I am the hero. I believe I'm a little too, important to be picking up vegetable scraps. Ha ha. I'm a shit. Bro, you're paying me, I don't give a fuck. Oh, Christ alive, that is so good. If you collected all the vegetable scraps, very good, I will take those. place is as fresh as cream. How well the chocobos look, fluffing their feathers in contentment. You would do well to lay in a magic broom. You shall need to use those for a proper cleaning, but that is for another time. There's more stable care than simple cleaning, and that brings us to the third Ishgardian knack, fresh feed. I'm not the aptest tutor for this craft, however. There is one who has the knack right here in Bentbrash. That would be Mistress Margal, the resident botanist. She is in charge of all the cultivars maintained here for the chocobos. Go to her and beg a few greens and information from her. She will not stint you on either. Wah. Some feed for your chocobo? I have come to the right place for it. It has been a warm spring. Try the crocker root. Many birds who would otherwise go off their feed cannot resist those luscious roots. We raise them with love as well as skill. Master Lookalot likes to call that a knack. I have no quarrel with it. 'Tis a joy to grow, whether it be vegetables, chocobos, or the skill in one's hands. Why not try your own hand at growing vegetables? You say you have a house. A house must have a field. Food grown with your love and care. How could your bird not thrive eating feed such as that? Mayhap we are not what we eat. Elsewise my father would be a codfish or swim in butter, but the feed certainly makes the chocobo. So sensitive as their nature, you can see the effect on a particular feed as clear as day, but I have yet to tell you about main feeds. You are sure to be fascinated. Oh, God in heaven. Shall we ever tire of speaking of the gistle greens? Precious, luscious plants. You can summon and train your birds with these greens, but as wonderful as they are hardly unique in being attuned to specific areas of a chocobo's abilities. The art of raising a chocobo involves choosing a balance of these vegetables to feed your bird, thus creating a chocobo that is, well, just so. The best laid plans of wranglers are often frustrated by a picky eater, though. Do make sure you come to know each bird's likes and dislikes. There are no pieces of magitech to bend to your will. But when bird and man grow together, well, you might discover something very special indeed. You would do well to grow your own feed. Might as well fight with a pine sword than to raise a chocobo without a vegetable field of your own. Visit a store to buy the seeds. Remember, love and skill. There's the knack. I do go on, don't I? Yes, you do. You came for a handful of feed and got an earful, but that's the way of it with us botanists. Take this fine specimen of a crocker root to your sweet chocobo, and I wish you both the joy of it. Thanks. Jesus, please us. We're able to collect some chocobo feed. Margal is never stingy with her vegetables. As fine a crocker root as any I've ever seen. A magnificent specimen. This will make the training all the more effective, I believe. We come to the fourth knack of chocobo husbandry. Wherein training. I hear head wrangler Kay about her work. There's a thought. Go speak with her. She'll tell you much and more about training chocobos. Nice to see you, adventurer. Here to learn about training your bird, you say? Stable your chocobo and you'll be able to train the sweetheart, but you need to give him a treat straight after, and not a moment later. What I do is to go pick up a choice bit of feed before I get the bird into training. The results vary, as that slick ruffian at the Ebony Stalls used to say. Around here, results depend on how clean the stables are or what treat you give, but as long as you love your chocobo, it's hard to muck it up. Well now, got a fine root, a crocker root on you already. That'll work a treat, no pun intended. Go on, start training little Leia there. Well... You feed little Leia the gigantic crocker root after her training. That was sweetly done, Venture. You got some skill at this, I reckon. Some are made to train just the one bird, but you can handle any chocobo. Some venturers share a stable, you know. Might be you can care for birds other than your own. You muck out the stables, that means you're helping raise the other adventurers' birds as well as your own. No matter who did the mucking out, really. The birds have been cared for, you see. That ought to hold you for a while, eh? No use pouring too much wine into a cup. You best return to Lookalot before his guardian brain case starts imagining the worst. Sweetly done. High praise indeed from Katha. Excellent, excellent. I have now taught you all the knacks you need to know at the time, I believe. It is my hope you will add a stable to your residence, and there raise a chocobo to serve as your brave mount and trusted companion. How I long to meet that bird someday. I trust you will not disappoint me. I think... Nope. Alright, and that is where I'm going to stop. I hope you all enjoyed this. I have been Ryan Maxwell Angor, and I will see you all next time.